Hi, people. Thanks for being here. Just keep me going. Even though I don't really come on and show my face anymore, but just want to come on and talk about a song that had me bawling my eyes out, like bawling. It's like an old song as well. But this has been happening to me like a lot recently, where songs that I've not like heard for a long time just come into my head. And basically it made me feel like I was a kid in Gaza. And it's the song by B.O.B, Hailey from Paramore, and Eminem. That's like, oh, and also there's obviously drones above my house, like it's a fun game, do you know what I mean? But it's can we pretend like airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? I could really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. Can we pretend like airplanes in the night sky, like shooting stars? I could really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. But yeah, but the whole song is like so amazing because it's like about appreciating, or it's like reminiscing about the times when like just when you just made art because you loved art and stuff, and like not giving a shit about the fame and like all the struggles and things that you have to go through before you get a name and things like that, and like just living in like the struggle before they got where they were. But yeah, but definitely the airplanes in the night sky, and all the kids that are just, that's their childhood, with these killer planes in the sky all the time. And even when there's not like a genocide, there's always those drones anyway, like what I've had these months. Like, it's not normal. But they have imagination, so they can pretend that all the airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars. I could really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. Pretend like airplanes in the night sky, like shooting stars. I've literally not heard that song in yonks. I don't listen to the radio anymore. I just avoid listening to music. Yeah, just like in recent times I've avoided listening to other people's music so I can make my own. And like same with reading books, like I like stopping reading books has helped me with my writing. I don't really like, not to say that I'm not like inspired or influenced by other people, but it's more like it was just a distraction. Like it was more like just a thing where it was like an excuse to not see myself as an author and just always be a reader. And the same with like music. Just like always like be a consumer instead of a creator. Anyway, it wasn't like a thing that I consciously did, it just happened over time. There's like one CD that's always in my really old CD and like a cassette player that I've had since uni, which is like, no, it's not 20 years ago, I'm not that old. Almost, actually. Almost 20 years ago. Like next year it'll be 20 years ago since I first went to uni. But I just can't remember if I had the CD player before then and I took it with me or I bought it when I was there. So that's what I can't remember. But I have had it a long time. But anyway, in that CD player, there's one CD that I just it's always in there. And like I just press play every now and again. And it's Tracy Chapman's self-titled album. Like I changed it recently, which I mean, like this is like in the last year. In 2024, I've swapped it out twice. And once it was for The Speaker Box and The Love Below by Outkast. And the other time was for Wish You Were Here album. What was it called? Morning View by Incubus, which is really old albums again, kind of from the same time. But I don't like, yeah, I just haven't bought physical CDs for a long time. So they're the, like, I have a lot from that period. Which, to be honest, I don't know if I would buy CDs for music made in this time, because I'm not really a fan of a lot of recent music, if I'm being honest. What I do want to do though is buy like vinyl for all of my iTunes library eventually, like when I've got the money for it, because like earlier in the year I realised that like if you don't pay your subscription, they just delete all your library. So you just don't have anything. So I'd rather have the physical. Like I've got a library of physical books, but I'd rather have the vinyl of all my iTunes library, which would just be very expensive, but it's worth it. And I'd need like a bigger house or something, or like extra storage somehow, like in my house. But yeah, like I don't like that. Like once you, like if you decide that you don't want to pay subscription anymore, like I've not really been listening to music for like a good year, 2 years maybe. Like, I mean, like I've not really been listening to other people's music enough to warrant paying the subscription. But that kind of thing keeps you like just forever tied into it. Like you shouldn't lose all of your library. And I've been building that library up since the beginning of iTunes. So it's just like, that's rubbish, isn't it? I don't like it though. I don't like being owned like that. No, it's a tough one because, yeah, I don't know. I think physical music collections should still exist though. Like I think I appreciate my CDs and like vinyls, the few that I do have, and like I appreciate physical books. But yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, I just don't like that it was completely gone. Like just completely vanished. I don't know how I got onto that. I only came. Fucking drone again. I only came on to like sing. Yeah, but that song, I used to listen to it, like, it was just always on the radio. It was, like, big when it came out. I don't know, it's like 15 years old or something. It's old. It's old. It's at least 10 years old. Trying to pretend like airplanes, night sky like shooting stars. I could really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. And we pretend like airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars. I could really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. Airplanes, night sky, shooting stars. I could really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. That's like a super clever piece of art because it's like commercial for one, like it's very commercial, but the lyrics are just fire. Like B.O.B's lyrics are fire, Hailey's like parts is fire, and her voice is fire, and Eminem's verse is just like, but I'm biased because like Eminem is like, I do relate to Eminem quite a lot. Like, not, this is weird, and I should write a poem about it, really. Like, it would be a good poem. But I relate to Eminem. Obviously, he's got, like, an amazing catalogue of work. But I relate to him because of the kind of artist that he is. Like, he's a loner, doesn't leave the house. He's very creative. He's got a genius mind. He tells that he's a truth teller. He's a truth seeker, and he's a truth teller. He's an exposer of the truth, like he's a revealer of the truth. He's an honest, like, stand-up guy. He's an honest man. But yeah, I relate to him more of the kind of person that he is and the kind of artist that he is, and the weird. Well, it's not weird. Well, other people might think it's weird, but for me, it's not weird because I do those kind of things where I just write on. I've got little like he had like a chest of, I don't know if he still got it, but he's had like a chest of like lyrics that he'd keep like use for something, and I just have loads of snippets of work that aren't in anything. It's just things that have come to me that I might use in something one time, like the thing that it's for might come, and it's just things like that. So like I rate Eminem a lot. I think he's clever, and he doesn't tour. Like, he doesn't tour. Not really, no, he doesn't tour. He's a proper like recluse and just a family guy. But yeah, that's like a proper commercial song, and the lyrics are just fire. And they never, until today, had the effect on me that they had, where I was like bawling my eyes out. And it was like, whoa. I just never have like had that relate to that song in that way. Like, I just never even thought that song was anything. Never thought about it for a long time. At the time, it was just very. It was like a good earworm. Do you know? I don't think I really listened to it to appreciate it in its fullness until like today, which is funny, isn't it? Not like ha funny, like strange. Like 15 years ago, I wasn't really listening to that kind of music. Yeah, I don't know. What was I listening to? Like, lots of Bjork. I remember. Like, what I was listening to at like uni, lots of Bjork. Just like indie, lots of Radiohead. The XX. Like lots of indie stuff. Alternative. But that song's like alternative pop, I suppose. I just didn't really appreciate it. I don't know if I'm going to post this video. But yeah, like I was crying for ages. This guitar is like the second guitar that I got. The first guitar is like a classical guitar, and it is just like the full size one, and it's just way too big. Even this one, I just play both the mandolin and the guitar weird. I don't play them properly, like the traditional way that you would expect someone to play a guitar. But I just love the sounds of these two instruments. Like, I think I just lucked out. So I don't think I did a bit of like research and stuff, but I don't think I was like super, I don't know, like, I think I was guided some way to get them, but not fully knowing how good the decision was, you know. It's like super cold this week, like just all of a sudden gone really cold. Can we pretend like airplanes in the night sky, like shooting stars? I could really use a wish right now. Wish right now. Wish right now. Yeah, so like both of these have got all metal strings, which I love. I've got a ukulele that's got like plastic strings, and the other guitar, the classical guitar's got plastic strings. It's just not the same. It's really not the same. I even like, this is going to sound weird, but I even like the scratchy noise, like that. Yeah. It's weird, isn't it? Anyway, I don't know if I'm going to post it. Thanks for being here. And yeah. Thanks for being here.